Let's be honest, conflict is uncomfortable. For most people, it's something to avoid. But for leaders? It's something to navigate. Because conflict isn't always a sign something's gone wrong. Sometimes, it's a sign that people care, that there's tension worth exploring, that something important is at stake. Welcome to the Lead Lab, where real leadership conversations happen. Today's episode is about facing conflict head-on, without breaking relationships in the process. Here's the reality. Even the healthiest teams disagree. Even the strongest partnerships have friction. And every leader will eventually face moments where things get tense, between teammates, with stakeholders, or in the mirror. So the question isn't, how do I avoid conflict? It's, how do I lead through it? Without damaging trust. Let's walk through some guiding principles. Number 1. Respond, don't react. When conflict hits, the emotional pull to defend, deflect, or dominate is real. But leadership means pausing, even for a second, before responding. A calm tone doesn't mean apathy. It means control. It communicates, we can handle this, together. Reacting may win the moment. Responding wins the relationship. Number 2. Seek clarity before conclusion. In conflict, it's easy to jump to motives. She's being difficult. He's just trying to prove something. They're not pulling their weight. But strong leaders ask first. What's the real issue here? What am I not seeing? What's this person trying to protect or express? Curiosity beats assumptions every time. Because when people feel understood, they're far more willing to find a solution. Number 3. Focus on the issue, not the person. The fastest way to destroy trust in conflict? Make it personal. Instead of, you always miss deadlines. Try, this deadline didn't land as expected. Let's figure out what happened. Shift from blame to improvement. From accusation to accountability. This keeps the door open for honest conversation without triggering defensiveness. Number 4. Stay direct, but stay human. Too often, people swing between brutal honesty and avoiding the topic altogether. But great leadership lives in the middle. Speak the truth, clearly. But deliver it with empathy. Be firm on the issue. Be kind with the tone. That's what earns trust, even in disagreement. Number 5. Repair after rupture. Not every conflict ends neatly. Sometimes things are said. Tension lingers. But what happens after matters just as much as what happens during. A follow-up message. A one-on-one check-in. Even a simple, hey, I know that was a tough conversation. Just want to make sure we're good. It's in those moments that leaders show whether they care about just the outcome, or the relationship too. Here's what great leaders know. Trust doesn't mean avoiding hard conversations. Trust is built by how those hard conversations are handled. It's easy to be kind when things are calm. It's leadership to be kind when there's tension. It's easy to connect when everyone agrees. It's leadership to connect even when there's disagreement. So if you're walking into conflict, or still feeling the weight of one, remember, pause before speaking. Ask before assuming. Focus on the issue. Be direct and human. And always follow up with care. Because the goal isn't to win the argument. It's to strengthen the relationship, even when it's been tested. Thanks for joining this episode of the Lead Lab. If this helped you reframe how to handle conflict, share it with someone navigating a hard conversation this week. And if you're building leadership based on trust, not fear, hit that subscribe button. You're exactly where you need to be.